William, hey, what's up?
Okay, there we go. There's the bit. Yeah.
Yeah, hey, what's up? Hey. Okay, William, so you know genocide, right?
Oh, Okay.
You heard of genocide,
no,
right?
okay, yeah.
At what point does it become genocide, okay? So hear me out, right? Let's say I was a serial killer, okay?
Uh-huh.
And I just started murdering a bunch of people. At what point in serial killing does it become a genocide? Alright? Is there a difference between me just being a serial killer and just serial killing, as is what the serial killer community likes to call themselves?
What? Wait, hold on. What do they call themselves?
They just call it serial killing. At what point does it become genocide, alright?
Okay.
Let's say I was a serial killer, right? I'll say, hey, I hate everyone in Michigan, alright? Random state, I'm just gonna name a random state. Michigan, that's literally the first state that's, hey, yo, I'm gonna get rid of Michigan, right? And I start getting rid of people in Michigan, right? At what point does it become a genocide?
Well, let's say you eliminate the entire state of Michigan, then yes.
Oh, the entire state of Michigan? Oh, fuck. That's a lot of people. I don't know. Hold on, real quick. Let's quickly go to Google for the answer. How many
Austin,
people live in how do you okay, that's like 10 million people. Never mind. Fuck that. Alright, that's too much. That's a lot of work for a serial killer.
Wait, how many people does it have?
There's like 10 million people in Michigan, apparently, according to Google. That's a lot of people.
It has 10 million people?
According to Google, apparently.
I
don't know.
I feel like people don't live in Michigan.
What do you think they live in?
I don't know.
Okay, let's name another state that people don't live in. Idaho.
Idaho?
Okay, there we go. 1.8 million people. All right, 1.8 million people. Oh, wow. Idaho has... Wow, what state in the United States has the least populated people? Hold on, real quick. I'm just Googling how many people in the Google result. What are the common question? Is Idaho a safe state to live in? I don't know why. How do you think
I mean, who's gonna do anything in Idaho? They're just gonna throw potatoes at you, man. They're not gonna do anything. Jesus.
Wait, hang on. Real quick. All right. Changing my opening zinger. Is it considered a hate crime to attack to damage potatoes in Idaho?
To damage potatoes, and you know what? It might be a sin. It might be an actual cardinal sin. In Idaho.
Let's say I go to Idaho, right, and I destroy the supply, and I destroy the Idaho supply of potatoes, right? Is that considered a hate crime?
Sure. I guess. I don't know how. What do I call them? Idahoans? Idahoans?
Is there a name? Is there
Idahoans? What?
Idaho.
I don't know, man. Maybe they just call themselves potatoes. Maybe that's what they call themselves. They call themselves the potatoes.
No. The potatoes. Why don't they just call themselves the potato heads? All right. I like how this just shift to Idaho all of a sudden. I'm learning so much about Idaho.
What? That they just call themselves the potato heads? That's all. Why do we get on these tangents? How does this happen?
It's like the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Hey, what up, fellow people in Idaho who greet each other as, hey, what's up, fellow potato heads?
Hello, potato. Oh no, it's so bad. Have you had your daily dose of potatoes, fellow potato head? Hell yeah, I did. Here, have some potato, my fellow potato. Oh god, fucking no, I'm stopping this. I'm stopping this. I'm ending this bit. It's so stupid, I can't.
It's the worst thing ever.
Oh my god. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. There you go. Obligatory little
fry potatoes. What are the best place to live in Idaho? Like literally, this is such a deep web of which I'm reading about Idaho all of a sudden.
Oh my god, no, stop. We have to talk about Enola Holmes. Welcome to this podcast for Enola Holmes, by the way. I hope you enjoyed that cold open of Idaho.
I like how we went from genocide to Idaho real quick.
Oh, I don't even understand why you thought that would be a good bit. I don't understand where that bit
I was
came
genuinely
from.
curious. At what point does committing mass murder become a genocide?
Hold on.
I was thinking about it, right? Like, there's a difference between mass murder and genocide, right? At what point, where do you make the distinction? Right?
Okay. Hold on. I'm opening an incognito tab.
Okay.
At what point is something considered genocide?
I'm legitimately curious what comes up. What is considered genocide, first of all?
I mean, we'll see. But let me give me a
versus
second.
mass murder.
How do you define? Okay, so why? Oh, wait. There's a debate on what is or isn't genocide. Yeah, that's
really? Is that a thing? Oh fuck!
Oh, okay. Okay, so it's defined as any of the following acts committed with the intent to destroy, in whole or in part, a national, ethnic, racial, or religious group, such as killing members of the group, causing serious bodily or mental harm of members of that group, deliberately inflicting on the group conditions of life calculated to bring about its physical destruction in whole or part, imposing. This is a lot. It gets pretty gruesome from the distinction here.
Yeah, it's that's a lot. Damn, I didn't realize that was so much deep.
Yeah, but oh god, now there's legal precedents.
What? There's legal precedent?
Yeah.
We're going down a deep hole all of a sudden.
I am going down
I was just talking about Idaho. I don't know why you were talking about genocide so much. I don't know why you're the one that's looking. Who's the one that's looking up genocide right now? All right. I was just looking up Idaho. All right. I was just trying to find out.
You're the one who asked the question. I sought the answer for you. Okay. Also, don't you pin this on me?
Okay, but wait. I'm the one that's not. I'm the one that's just talking about it. You're the one that's actually doing. All right. All right.
Anyway, I'm gonna read the plot synopsis for Enola Holmes. Okay, here we go. Enola Holmes
this is an actual plot synopsis, by the way.
No, stop. No, stop. I'm doing it now. We're doing this now. Okay, I'm not giving you another chance to derail it into another genocide. Okay.
Jesus fucking Christ.
No. Oh god. Oh fuck. Okay. Enola Holmes is the youngest sibling in the famous Holmes family. She is extremely intelligent, observant, and insightful, and defies the social norms for women of the time. Her mother, Eudora, has taught her everything from chess to jujitsu and encouraged her to be a strong-willed and independent-thinking young woman.
Oh, chess to jujitsu. I thought you said chess jujitsu for some reason. I was really confused.
She just takes out chess pieces and fights.
I don't even know what that means, chess jujitsu.
I imagine it'd be like she takes out a rook out of her pocket and she says rook to b3 and and b3 is a body part somewhere, and then she just smashes them in that section of said body part. That's how I imagine it if I had to give a definition. On the day of her 16th birthday, Enola awakens to find that her mother has disappeared, leaving behind only some birthday gifts. She rushes to the train station to meet her brothers, Mycroft and Sherlock, who fail to recognize her at first, not having seen her in many years. Sherlock finds her to be an intelligent girl, whereas Mycroft finds her troublesome. As her legal guardian, Mycroft intends to send her away to a finishing school run by the stern Miss Harrison. The flowers left by her mother reveal secret messages and lead to hidden money, which Enola uses to escape disguised as a boy. Excuse me, goodness.
Oh.
I ate something. Don't worry about it. On the train, she finds the young Viscount Tewkesbury hidden in a travel bag. She thinks he is a nincompoop, but warns him that a man in a brown bowler hat named Linthorne
That's such a fucking weird place to put that.
I mean, to be fair, you don't really get his name at all in this movie. I guess it's like in the credits, but they don't really give him a name at all. They never really call out his name or anything like that. So, is on the train searching for him. They jump off the train to escape. Neither having any food, Tewkesbury forages for edible plants. They travel to London, where they part ways. Disguised as a proper Victorian...
Real quick. I thought they were gonna die at that point in the movie. I'm not gonna lie. I thought there was gonna be a scene where the guy picks up a random group of berries, right? He eats it, and then he immediately falls down. And then we spend like another 20 minutes of trying to save him.
Oh, Jesus. Oh,
I thought it was gonna be like a weird comedy scene where he just picks up random berries, like, "Oh, this is safe to eat." He eats it, and then he immediately falls down, like a stupid comedy bit.
To be fair,
that's what that scene was trying to make. That scene was giving off that vibe of him trying to pick up random stuff.
Yeah, it really did. I thought it's like something was like going to be like, oh god, he's going to choke on something. He's going to prove himself to be even more of an idiot. But no, it turns out that he knows what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Disguised as a proper Victorian lady, she continues to trace Eudora and leaves cryptic messages in the newspaper personal advertisements. Enola discovers pamphlets in a safe house containing explosives and learns that Eudora is part of a radical group of suffragettes. Yeah, that's how you say it. She is attacked by Linthorn, who tortures her for information about Tewkesbury, attempting to drown her. They fight, but she is able to ignite the explosives and escape. Enola decides to pause the search for her mother and instead find Tewkesbury again to save him because he is not capable of defending himself.
What a fucking loser.
I mean, Enola visits the Tewkesbury estate at Basilweather Hall to learn more. Mycroft has Inspector Lestrade of Scotland Yard search for Enola. Enola finds Tewkesbury selling flowers in Covent Garden and warns him of the danger. She helps him escape but is caught by Lestrade and imprisoned in Miss Harrison's finishing school by Mycroft. Sherlock visits her and admits he is impressed by her detective work. Tewkesbury sneaks into the school and they escape together, stealing Miss Harrison's motor car. They reach a fork in the road and, rather than returning to London, Enola decides they must go to Basilweather Hall and face Tewkesbury's uncle, who she has deduced was trying to kill him. The estate is seemingly deserted, but Linthorn ambushes them, firing a shotgun. Enola trips him using a jujitsu move, causing a fatal head injury. Oh, that's how that
jujitsu parts play into this movie. Oh.
Yeah. Tewkesbury's grandmother is revealed as the real villain, a traditionalist. She did not want him to take his father's place in the House of Lords and vote for the Reform Bill. She shoots her grandson in the chest, but he survives thanks to a plate of armor he had hidden under his clothes. Sherlock arrives at Scotland Yard and Lestrade asks him two questions. First, how he managed to solve the case, and second, how his sister solved it first. Enola finds and deciphers a message in a newspaper and deduces that it was not sent by her mother. At the meeting point, Sherlock and Mycroft discuss Enola, and Sherlock suggests becoming her guardian. They decide to leave, and Sherlock notices a clue, but chooses not to look for Enola. All the while, Enola has been watching disguised as a newsboy. Returning to her lodgings, Enola finds her mother waiting there. They embrace, and Eudora explains why she had to leave and why she must leave again, but she is impressed by what Enola has become. Enola has found her freedom and her purpose. She is a detective and the finder of lost souls.
All right. So now I can work my joke back into this. Hey, William, was Henry Cavill just playing Joseph Joestar in this movie?
Was he playing Joseph Joestar in this movie?
Well, that is pretty much Joseph Joestar, right? Henry Cavill makes a good Joseph Joestar, is what I'm trying to say.
I guess so. Oh, sorry, I was eating food and I was just taking a bite.
What type of fruit? Well, William has taken the fruit.
He's, massaging
it.
Stop. We're not doing this bit. I don't know why you keep doing this. I don't understand. Every time I had to go do this, and I had to say, why are you doing this? Stop, Austin, please. End the bit. Austin, end the
bit. You have to find the origin of this bit. In order, like Rumpelstiltskin, you have to find the origin of it.
God, are you kidding me? Okay, what? Okay. I don't even know how to search that up. That's the problem. I don't even know how. God damn it, Austin.
You must use your detective powers to figure out the mystery.
Oh God, what? Okay, whatever. You know what? I'll figure that out. Hey, later.
I like this movie. All right, this was a good movie. It wasn't garbage like a lot of movies.
Yeah, God, I'm so glad.
It turns out when we watch a good movie, we actually it's actually entertaining for a good, but good entertaining, not bad entertaining.
Yeah, like Millie Bobby Brown is on. Like the thing is. I only ever really.
Hey, also, I found out she's British. I found out she's English, by the way.
Is she?
Didn't know that.
Oh, well, wait, I forgot. Was it just all English cast members in the Enola Holmes movie?
I guess so, but no, she spoke with her true accent because in Stranger Things, so that's the only thing I know her from. She speaks with an all American accent. I was so confused when she started talking. I didn't even recognize it was Millie Bobby Brown until I looked at it. I was like, oh wait, it's 11 from Stranger Things.
No, wow. Yeah, that's the thing. I watched them. Like the thing is, I didn't know she was English. So when I was watching this movie, I'm like, because when I'm watching her talk, I'm like, she is either English or that is the most impressive English voice accent I've ever seen in my fucking life.
I was like, wow, I did not realize this.
Like, she is actually really good in this movie. Like, the thing is, I only know her from Stranger Things, and she doesn't really
most
play.
People.
Like, as most people, right? And the thing is, she isn't really given too much in the TV series, but she does it well, you know. But in here, it's like,
hey, I still haven't watched season 3. Hey, how's that season 3?
God, man.
Did they find Deborah yet? Or where would that go?
Did they find Deborah? They never finding her, dude.
Wait, that's the character's name, right? Deborah?
I think it's Deborah. I know who you mean, but I think it is
Barbara?
Deborah.
I think it was
Barbara?
Was it Barbara? It's something else with a bra.
That's all you know.
God, I have to drink water.
Yes, no, they didn't find bra. Okay, there you go. My God. Anyway, oh my God. Anyway, anyway, what I'm trying to say is that, like, you have Henry Cavill, you have Helena Bonham Carter, and we don't really see a lot of her at all. But then again, that's kind of what her character kind of does anyway. But you get all these actors. The two main leads, I guess they're the two main leads, is Louis Partridge as Tewksbury, and you get Millie Bobby Brown as Enola Holmes. And honestly, they're honestly pretty fantastic. I actually fucking love their characters so much. They're actually really
I thought Tewksbury, is that it?
Yeah, Tewksbury.
Is that his name? Tewksbury was gonna kill himself at any possible moment because he's a liability to himself.
yeah, because he's like, I mean, at least he's a little more, like, the thing is, he's a little more, like, worldly, I guess? I mean, at least he knows a little bit more than Enola. Enola knows nothing, dude. Like, Enola knew nothing of the world outside of her house.
For a person who's so smart, she doesn't know anything. Nice going, nerd.
Yeah.
Nerd.
Yeah, but she gets easily dipped by, gypped? Yeah, the word is gypped.
Yeah, nice knowing the mathematical formula for pi, but not knowing how to start the car, nerd.
Jesus Christ. Dude.
Yeah, where's all that in your science reading books? We don't have them over here.
Oh my God! Also, this movie is based on a book series. Did you know that?
Apparently, I did not know that until I read it. I was like, oh, it's based.
Yeah,
I thought it was just an original. I thought it was just an original thing.
Yeah, and like.
Wait, hold on. I feel like I've seen this cover before. I feel like I have. I might have seen this. Wait, hold on. All written between 2006 to maybe not. I feel like I have seen this cover for some reason in one of those old Scholastic thing from school.
Yeah.
Wait, what the fuck is this author? It's feel like I heard this author's name before.
Nancy Springer.
Yeah, I feel like I've seen her name before. Okay, never mind. I've never heard of any of these other books. I thought they seemed familiar.
Rowan Hood, Lion Claw. I'm looking at these. I'm trying to see if I recognize any of them, and I don't.
I don't either. I was like, I might be confusing her with another author from childhood. That was in Scholastic magazine.
I will say though, watching this movie now that I know there's a book, I do want to read the books now because this movie was so good. I don't like. I keep saying that.
I like how this movie was presented too. I like the frequent wall breaking of the character talking. It reminded me of Malcolm in the Middle, unironically.
Yeah, I mean that was always fun. And here is they kind of play with it a little too. You know, like you can you tell whenever she's looking at the audience, and you know it's like she's giving it a look, and it's like I relate to this. He's like I'm reacting the same way as you, Enola. Yeah, I get it too. Yeah. it's that kind of thing. But it's honestly really fun to have that kind of connection, like where you kind of break the fourth wall, and you kind of like it's a weird thing. It's not a weird thing, but it's like. It's this thing where it lets you bond with Enola a bit more. It's like you're palling around with her while she's solving this shit, you know?
Yeah, we're just following her on her whimsical journey.
Yeah. Also, man, this movie got a lot darker than I thought it would have gone, because the way the movie presented itself was like it gave off a sense of, oh, it's gonna be a kids movie or something, right?
Yeah.
But oh my god, the ending was like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
You know?
this movie got. I thought it was just like a standard mission, clue fighting mission where she just uncovered the treasures. Like, but no, she just uncovered a whole fucking conspiracy theory. Apparently, I'm like, oh boy, damn, oh boy, Sherlock Holmes could have uncovered this conspiracy theory. Fucking Enola Holmes came out and did this.
Yeah, and then it's just like you have this whole thing where like, oh, like like with the grandmother. It's like, well, I have I have two issues with this movie, but we'll get into that in a bit, right? But like. Oh, sorry. Again, that's the flu.
William's dying.
No, I'm fine. But like, you get the reveal where the grandmother is the villain, and so basically she killed her son, and she was willing to kill her grandson just to keep her version of England, right? It's just like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah.
And it's just really fucking gruesome, because like she hired a killer, and like this killer pulled no punches, right? Like in the beginning you have this thing where he's trying to push somebody off the train, and that's kind of tame, but in comparison. But then it gets steadily more violent and more darker later on, because then you get the Linthorne, I believe the guy's name was, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Linthorne. You basically have it so that she's trying to find Tewkesbury, and so he almost like drowns Enola until Enola fakes it just so she can get get him to stop. And it's just like that's like, I'm like, Jesus, that's pretty fucking gruesome, but alright. And then you have later on where like this man is shooting like these two children with a shotgun, and then and then once he hits Enola in the head with the gun, with the butt of the gun, and it's like you see blood on it. I'm like, oh god, wait, this is a kids movie, right? I was very confused, and then it's just like, I know it was rated PG-13, but it could have been a kids PG-13. It was, but I was thinking more along the lines of, based on how the trailers are shown, this was like more of a kids PG-13 movie, like a kids first PG-13 movie that they would watch, right? But then you have
not like Jurassic Park.
Yeah, then you have the scene
don't show a kid Jurassic Park at a young age. Jesus. Don't get terrified. Don't think dinosaurs are real.
Oh my god, dude! But like they have it so that Linthorne brings out like this wire and then starts choking like Tewkesbury. I'm like, oh my god, this is getting real. Like I was feeling tense from this movie, like when this whole thing was happening, and then Enola does
it's really weird because this movie, we just had like this positive energy all throughout this movie, right? Like we had like nothing dark and sinister throughout this movie. I mean like we get the villain and everything. It was like, but we didn't get. I just thought it was like a stupid 1920 movie. But I was like, ooh, no, you got me again as I twirl my mustache. Ooh, goddamn you, Enola Holmes. Ooh, I'll get you next time. I'll get you and your meddling kids, and your stupid dog next time. By the way, Scooby-Doo's in this universe now. All right.
Oh my god, he's just called Senior, not Senior. What the fuck am I saying? No, that's French. Fuck, Sir Scoob. How about that? There you go.
Yes.
He's called Sir Do. Okay. That's what the British fucking.
I'll get
do,
you.
Okay? The first is Sir Do. I'll get you and your Sir and Sir Do too. I don't know, man. This joke is lost on me now.
Yeah.
Fucking. But you're right. It had all this positive vibes because it's like it's about Enola trying to find her place in the world after her mother just goes
and also
missing.
Throughout this movie, you don't get a lot of dark shots, like not like dark setting, but like in terms of dark lighting, right? Like throughout this movie, like this movie is fairly lit, right? We rarely get. I mean, like you get like dark indoor shots, but like even within those contexts, it's still a bright environment. There's like never like a dark setting shot. Like, oh boy, someone's gonna get murdered. They're gonna stab that little kid. They're gonna be like, shake, shake, shake. We're
Jesus
doing some
Christ,
old
dude.
British murder.
British murder.
That's what they used to call it back then. Old British murder.
Okay, sure, but yeah, they have. It's appropriately lit for the situation, but like it's about Enola finding herself in a world that's kind of against her, and and it's like you in the case that she's working on actually works very well towards that. It actually complements the story very well with her story and her personal story, and in the world at large with the case and everything, and but yeah, back to the point. Sorry, then you get so like back to what I was saying with the corkscrew. She does the corkscrew, and then fucking Linthorn lands on the furniture, and the furniture kind of like hits his head, and so it's like at first I thought his head got impaled by the fucking by the furniture. But no, he got a really bad fucking dent. Like and this guy, like, it was pretty brutal when I saw this. I'm like, oh god. And then you also get a scene where Enola just kind of realizes what she did. Like, she's like, oh fuck, did I actually did that? And then she kind of gets up, and then like Linthorn is kind of fine for a bit, but it's like she's like, who are you working for? And it's like, London, and it's like, that's when the twist happens. But my god, man, that was pretty fucking brutal, and I legit thought that Tewksbury died for a second there, but then it's like, oh no, I was smart all along. And it's just like, oh god, this movie is just making me go through some emotions here for a second, man. Mm-hmm. God, but I guess if anything, like, this movie is great. I love the humor in it. The humor is actually very tongue in cheek.
Yeah,
because it's
like, I really like all the fourth wall breaking. That you take a break from this movie, it's like it just doesn't run like, oh yeah, it's like a super serious, like, oh we're still on this old whimsical journey with Enola Holmes, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because it's again that kind of sensation when she's always talking to the audience. She's like she's like joking around with her friend. That gives you that sense. It's like, I'm joking around with you, and all that kind of thing. Mm-hmm. And it really,
I thought she was gonna joke during the last third act too, when when she's right. I thought like just a break from the oh boy, the grandmother's trying to kill me. It's like, ooh, this old woman's trying to kill me.
Yeah. It's just like, oh god. I mean, this movie knows how to pace itself. I will give it that, because I like, it always feels appropriate when these things happen. When she's always like, oh, she's finding herself. It's all whimsical and stuff. And then there's like then it introduces Tewksbury, and then it's that kind of it's that moment where Enola's like trying to establish herself as a person. It's like, does she just walk away, or does she go out and help the people in the world? And then and then establish herself in that way too. And it's her first time in London, and it's like, she's a little out of her depth and everything. She's worried about Tewksbury, but she's like, oh, but I have to find my own way. And then everything else kind of happens. You get flashbacks with her mother, and then it's like all those brighter, happier days compared to what like she's having these days of uncertainty now. It's all really well done. It's like, it never feels like anything's rushed. It takes the appropriate amount of time to explore these avenues that her character goes through, and it doesn't take itself seriously until it's necessary that it does.
Yeah.
So it's really good in that. It's like, it's a very proper pacing. Like, a lot of the actors are really good. I got into this movie mainly because of Henry Cavill, and Henry Cavill is actually honestly bloody fantastic in this movie, despite having very little to do. But he does present himself as that kind of he presents himself as this kind of like Sherlock, where he's distant, but he does care, but he just doesn't really know how, or he tries, but it's a little hard for him to do, to admit that he cares for someone else. When previously he just didn't care for his family at all, and that's fun too. And then you get I want to say, who was it again? That was it was Sam Claflin, right? Who's Mycroft, right? And then you get Sam Claflin, who's very much an asshole. I don't know if there was a moment where I felt like he did care for Enola. Maybe he did it his own way, but he was very, very much a jerk. I don't know if that's just Mycroft's character. You would know better than me on that. But Mycroft's character, I mean, a lot. Like, he works well. Eudora, for how little we do see her aside from flashbacks and stuff, works well. Like, honestly, I can't really find any real fault in this movie except for maybe two things, and that's mainly to do with Eudoria's character and the plot twist at the end with the grandmother being the villain. Because
it was a really weird plot twist with the grandma, right?
Yeah, because it's like, while I feel it's appropriate, like, I like the twist, it doesn't work in that it feels out of nowhere,
Yeah,
because it's like,
now that I'm thinking about, like, as I'm describing through this, I don't think we ever seen scenes of her talking about the traditional ways.
There's only one. There's
was there only one?
There's only one, and it's never a thing. It's not a scene that exactly establishes her stance on politics, because she had that talk when Enola is in the treehouse trying to find out where Tewksbury went, and then she figures it out, and then the grandmother comes in, and then she's like, "Oh, I see you're up there. Did you find out where he is?" She's kind of like asking where her grandson is, and at that point, I was like, "Oh yeah, she cares." She's like, it's like, because I assumed as well as Enola that it would have made sense that it was the uncle who would have who would killed the father and is trying to kill Tewksbury. But the grandmother is all like, she has a talk. She wants to know where her grandson is. They have a walk through the forest on the grounds of the.
A good old whimsical walk.
Yeah, they go on the whimsical walk in what do you call it, Bassingweather Hall. And so they go on that walk, and she's basically, this is a line I remember specifically. She's like, "Oh, Tewksbury is always off wondering about what could be, and then there's like everyone else wondering what was. But I'm more worried about what is, that kind of thing." And it's like, and then she tells Enola to look around her, and it's like, "Look around you, Enola. What do you see?" And then basically she sees like, "Oh, it's very beautiful. It's a very beautiful forest. It's England, right?" And then she kind of makes that point across, and it's like, sorry, but she gives us the sense like, oh, well, I guess she's okay. I guess I don't know. It's I guess like. From what I was getting from the vibe from the grandmother, I thought she was the grandmother. She was like, "Oh, I support my grandson." It's like I'm the only member of the family who actually cares for the grandson.
Yeah.
That was the kind of vibe I get. And then the sudden turn at the end of the movie, where she's like, "Oh no, I killed my son, and I'm going to kill my grandson too to keep London traditionalist, right?" And it's like,
yeah.
And then and it's like I'm like, this kind of works, but it kind of doesn't, because it's like. It works in the sense that from, like, you have to think back at the scene as I said, like, oh yeah, that scene actually hints at a lot more sinister things, and it's like, it's shocking the lengths that you go to keep, for her stance on politics, to go to killing her own family in order to keep London what she views as how London should be, but, it feels so sudden and off, because it's like, I don't think that I feel like there should have been more time to establish that, so we could have been like, there's something's a little off of you.
Yeah.
But you're cool, And then when at the end of it, when the twist happens, it's like, I was right. There was something off about you. I should have seen this coming, but I didn't. But you don't get that. You don't get that kind of reaction that I'm acting out here. You don't get that at all. It's just like, oh fuck, what the hell? This is coming out of nowhere. What the hell was this? And it's like, only looking back, it's like, oh yeah, I guess that makes sense. But then you're like, but it doesn't feel like a proper payoff considering everything else, So there's one issue, right? And my other issue is honestly Eudoria herself, if only because first, the thing is, for everything to kind of happen, she's very much, she has to act like a jerk. She pretty much she's a loving mother from what I've seen, and she's like, I would have loved to have Eudoria as a mother, but it's like her doing this to Enola, like, from what I've seen of her, feels out of character to me, and it feels like very, like, it's like, this one decision, like, makes sense in the sense that, like, oh, Enola needs to now go off on her own to find herself, right? And then, like, Eudoria kind of explains, oh yeah, I had to make change to make sure this is one world that you had to live in. And I'm like, I get that, but what you did to Enola was the most dickish thing I've seen from you, and it just doesn't feel right for you to do that at all, Hey,
you gotta go solve the mystery.
Like,
solve the mystery, all right?
Like, the thing is,
it's like mother birds. You know how mother birds just push the little baby birds out the nest and be like, you better figure out how to fly before you fucking hit the ground.
Yeah, no, but here's the thing. You see, your analogy there would have made more sense. Like, the thing is, that would have worked perfectly in this movie, right? Because Eudoria is always, like, from what I've seen, is always teaching her daughter and pushing her daughter in very, new and interesting ways. Like, she's teaching her science, she's teaching her chess, she's giving these life lessons.
Jiu-jitsu lessons.
She's teaching her jiu-jitsu, right? And so I'm like...
It's the funniest thing, just teaching her jiu-jitsu lessons.
But it's like, you get that, and it's just like, why didn't we have a scene with Euphoria when you could have had it so Sherlock and Mycroft are coming in, like she sends you, like she could have sent Enola off to like fucking find her brothers or something. It's like, okay, off you go. You're on your own now, or something like that. It's like, I leave you with this. I'm gonna go off on a little trip, right, or whatever the fuck. But you can't come with me, and your job is maybe to find me. That's your job, Enola. That's
also, what apparently, Minecraft and Sherlock Holmes don't really care for their missing siblings. Wait, what is? Wait, hold on. Yeah. Wait, no, hold on. If wait,
Mother?
what is Eudolia to Sherlock? Is there
the parent?
Parent?
Yeah, that's their mother.
Oh, wait, is that their mother?
Yeah, Eudoria's the mother to Sherlock and Mycroft and Enola.
Oh, you're right. I was so confused. For some reason, I think it was a weird fucking other character release. I thought she was like an offer. Yeah, hey, they don't really like. Oh boy, our mother's missing. Wow.
I mean, they kind of care, but then they have to worry about Enola for the most part because she's like the most immediate thing, and they're like. I mean, you know, it's like, mother can take care of herself.
Oh, Sherlock Holmes. Why did Sherlock Holmes just use your stupid JoJo stand to figure out?
Jesus, dude. Fucking
use the ripple. Use the Haman, alright? Use that ripple.
Just breathe and figure out the mystery. God. No, but that's the thing. Because like Eudora, like I feel like it would have been a more appropriate thing if Eudoria like sent Enola off on her own and then disappeared afterwards, giving it as a challenge like Enola. Prove to me that you're ready for the real world out there. Maybe have a scene where Enola wants to explore the world outside her house or something like that, and that would have felt more appropriate, right? It's like, prove to me you can survive the outside world when you find me. That would have been a challenge, and then sure, like she tells no one else but Enola, that this is just a thing that for her to solve, and then so. Then you can still have the thing where Sherlock and Mycroft are coming in wondering where their mother went, but only Enola technically knows why she's missing, but she can't say because this is the thing she has to solve her on her own. If she said anything, then Sherlock would have been like, "Oh, there she is," you know?
Yeah.
Because that's Sherlock. You know?
Yeah. Well, it's really fucking weird. So with this all related to Sherlock Holmes, really fucking weird Sherlock Holmes and Minecraft to me this way. I feel like they were really underused. I don't know if it's from the actual book series, right? Because we were just finding out this is a book, right? I feel like they didn't really have to be in here. It was like, all right, okay. It was like it would have been like I legitimately thought before watching it, I thought she was like a descendant of Sherlock Holmes or some shit, right? I didn't realize she was actually related. Like younger sibling related. I literally thought like this was a movie where I don't know, it was like a descendant of Sherlock Holmes, and she just has the Sherlock Holmes name or some shit, right? But it was like, oh no, she's just the younger sibling. Oh, what the fuck is this? Like I feel like Sherlock Holmes, the character of Sherlock Holmes and Minecraft, really didn't have to be in this movie. Yeah, honestly.
I mean, I think in a sense, like the thing is, the only character that I would say that would be necessary, in terms of pushing the plot, would be Mycroft. Because Mycroft is the guardian, and he represents one way of like, well, actually, maybe Sherlock is necessary too, because both Sherlock and Mycroft are, if anything, they're representative of two ways of life that Enola could have gone. She could have either lived the life of Sherlock or lived the life of Mycroft, and she very much vehemently hates Mycroft's way of living. So she would obviously want to.
Yeah, I feel like it could have just been Minecraft in this movie, and basically, and Minecraft's like, ooh, you remind me of fucking of my brother Sherlock. Oh, you scallywag kid. That's how I assume.
No, but like from what you're saying, yeah, that would have been like, if anything, you could have taken Sherlock out, and you could have had it so that Mycroft is like, oh, you remind me so much of my brother, and you say he does this and he does that. You're exactly like him, but no, you have to do things my way. That's the only way you'll survive. That would have like the thing is, now that you point that out, that could have been a thing. That could have actually kind of worked. But like the thing is, like, and I can see what you mean. But I still like the fact that Henry Cavill's in this movie, so I accept it.
Yeah, I mean, I like it too. But just like, I feel like both, like, this character was just like literally Henry Cavill was just there to be, hey, yo, what's up? And Henry Cavill, where them demons at? I have the stupid Witcher sword. As a person with knowledge of the Witcher, I assume the sword is called the Witcher sword, all right?
Sure, that's exactly what it's called. It's called the Witcher sword.
Who has never played any of the Witcher games, I assume the sword is just called the Witcher sword, and that's why it's called the Witcher. All right.
That's true. That's exactly why it's called the Witcher.
Right. Based on my no knowledge of the Witcher, it's like, hey, yo, I'm the Witcher. I'm here to do the witching. Right. I'm pretty sure that's what's in the Witcher. All right. That's why it's called The Witcher, because he's doing the witching, alright?
Yes, that's exactly why it's called The Witcher. Dude.
With the Witcher sword. I'm the Witcher who's doing the witching with the witching sword. My name is John Witcher, by the way.
No.
I assume this is what happens in The Witcher, okay?
His name is Joseph Sherlock Witcher Holmes.
That's even worse. That's even worse than I was going for.
Oh my god. I am Joseph Sherlock Witcher Holmes, and I am the man from U.N.C.L.E.
On my planet, this means Witcher. The S stands for Witcher.
Well, on my planet, the S just means W, okay? I don't know, it's fucking hell. So stupid.
Well, like I was saying, yeah, so I was saying, yeah, like literally all the scenes of Sherlock Holmes is just to remind us, hey, yo, Henry Cavill's in this movie as Sherlock Holmes, right? I feel like his character was super unutilized, you know?
Yeah.
Like maybe I would have liked it if there was like a subtle B plot, like not like a real B plot, right? But like a super subtle B plot of Sherlock going around and he just keep crossing paths with Eleanor and so we talk about how Minecraft is the legal guardian, right? But like we kind of had Sherlock be like a spiritual guidance teacher person, who gives who probably have already figured out the entire mystery, who probably figured out the mystery as soon as you introduce, I'm just gonna fucking give you hints so you can solve it yourself. But I already solved it. I figured this shit out yesterday, kid.
Oh, I mean, I get what you're saying. There are really only two moments where he's like, oh yeah, he gives Enola guidance on what to do. Like say, oh, you make a great detective, or like, oh, like if I was in my days, or not my days, but what was that?
What? No,
it's like
my freaking water.
Yeah, no, the Discord for some reason disconnected and reconnected instantly for me.
Oh, okay. That's right. I didn't hear that. Oh, okay.
No, don't worry.
Yeah.
But like it could have been a thing where like they only have two instances where Sherlock is basically giving advice to Enola or reminiscing of connecting with Enola, and it's like those are very few and far between, and I would have definitely appreciated it more. But I will say Enola solving the mystery ahead of Sherlock is actually I feel very appropriate, and I like that better rather than Sherlock having already solved the mystery and giving hints. Because the thing is, it's this whole thing where it's like. That helps give Enola's character a sense of, oh, she has found herself, she has found what she can do, and she didn't really need anybody else to help her with that. She can do this on her own, and that was very appropriate.
She doesn't need John Witcher Sherlock.
Yeah, she didn't need fucking what was the fucking name I gave him? Oh yeah, Joseph Sherlock Witcher Holmes. Yeah, she didn't need Joseph Sherlock Witcher Holmes, but so dumb.
God, that's so fucking there.
But the thing is, it's a very nice and complete story. And I very much enjoyed it. And honestly, I really hope there's more. I really do.
Yeah, I really did like the story. Like the characters were all great. Yeah, even though he doesn't have that much in story, I would really like if they have a team up movie, because this movie is obviously more focused on Minecraft and Enola. I would like if there's a sequel. I don't know. Maybe this is in the books, right? Because like I said, this is a book series. We found out apparently, and I don't know what the fuck happens in this. Like maybe she could fight the Witcher. Or he meets Superman or any of that shit. Like, I don't know, right? I don't know what the fuck happens in any of these books. There could be aliens as far as I'm concerned or some shit. Maybe she does team up with Sherlock and they solve the mystery or some shit, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm quickly just going through this Wikipedia page and I just got to the part of lawsuit. That's it. I just got to the part of lawsuits. Oh, which way? But I found out with him. You know what I found out recently about Sherlock Holmes, right? As a fan of Sherlock Holmes, parts of Sherlock Holmes is actually copyrighted. It turns out.
Really?
Yeah. It turns out. Apparently, you are legally not allowed to write Sherlock Holmes as a happy, drug-free, non-alcoholic character. Apparently, that's copyrighted by Sir Arthur Dolan Coyle's estate.
Really? That's weird.
Yeah. Apparently, you're only allowed to write Sherlock Holmes as a bitter, drug addict character, because only that part of the character is in public domain, right? And the rest and other, apparently he wrote other books after that, the ones that are copyrighted, where Sherlock Holmes was like, hey yo, I beat drugs are bad, kids. Right?
Oh, okay, right? Then.
Apparently that part is copyrighted by the estate. I found out.
That's so odd, dude. That's such a specific thing.
Yeah, so apparently that's why in every Sherlock Holmes adaptations we ever watch, like for all this, I just thought it was just a character thing. You're like, oh, we gotta write Sherlock Holmes as a fucking alcoholic, like how you gotta write Batman as a kid with no parents, right? I always thought, oh, that's just a character trait, but no, that's just because that's the only part that's not copyrighted.
That is actually fucking wild. But,
yeah, I didn't realize that. I was like, oh.
Oh yeah, so Austin, I was looking through the Wikipedia real quick. They do say that they intend to make a sequel.
That's good. That's actually good. And they could team up with John Witcher with the witching sword to do witching.
Oh my god, dude, Jesus.
Yeah, but that's something I found out about Sherlock Holmes. Sherlock Holmes, even though he's only 50% of Sherlock Holmes is public domain, apparently.
That's so odd.
Yeah, only his main stories are the one that he's well known for are copyrighted. Everything else not copyrighted.
All right.
Really fucking weird.
I'm not gonna. I mean, the estate's just weird in general now, from what I'm hearing. So I'll just accept it and move on. I want more Enola Holmes. That's what I'll say.
Let's see, story collection, characters, uncollected stories, universe. Oh god, there's a lot of there's a lot of reading about Sherlock Holmes. All right, okay. Back to what I said. Good movie. I like this movie. I like this. Yeah, this was a good movie. Good.
I'm honestly thinking about watching this movie again. I actually enjoyed this movie.
But you could do that after we do everything else. After
all the other movies. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
I guess.
Wait. You can do that after you are no longer alone.
I swear to God, no. I don't even know which one we're talking about now. There's so many Alone movies. I don't get it. There's like 3 Alone movies. Why is there 3 in 2020?
I really want to find out to see if there's a 4th Alone movie that came out.
Okay, hold up.
IMDb, right? Oh, all right. Let's quickly look up the word alone. Let's see what comes up. All right. Titles. All right. Titles. Exact title match. All right, let's see. Okay, that's a TV series. Damn, there's not another Alone title in. Wait. Oh, what's this? What's this? Oh.
Are you kidding?
Oh my God. Oh, holy shit.
Are you saying there's a 5th one?
There's a 4th Alone movie in the year 2020.
No.
Oh my God.
Wait, there's one Alone. Oh yeah, there's a 4th.
Holy shit. Oh my God! We need to find this. It's another thriller too.
Wait, isn't this the one? No, this is the one we're talking about, right?
Is this the one we're talking about, or is this a different movie? Oh no! Wait, hold on. Wait. Oh wait, hold on.
Isn't it?
Oh wait, why is this in Spain? I'm so confused. Oh my God!
I don't understand. What is going on? Why are there so many?
This is getting really weird. Okay, I found short films. Those doesn't count. I don't count those.
Oh, this came out recently. This came out this month, dude.
Oh, what the? Wait, but why does that have the same plot synopsis as the other Alone movie?
Is this just Spain's version of that movie?
Okay, wait. So does Alone equal Alone? Alive equal Alone, but does not equal Alone, but equals Alone which equals Alone.
I think that's the formula now. I honestly think that's the formula.
I don't understand this. This is getting really weird.
Okay.
This is a deep rabbit hole we go.
All right, we're stopping this now, okay? I don't want to go into this rabbit hole anymore. We're ending this recording now. All right.
Hey, see you next time for Alone Month, or whatever the fuck we gotta call it.
Jesus, dude. This is insane.
Fuck. All right, coronavirus is still a thing. Wash your hands. Okay, thanks, fine. Bye.